here. This is like the hottest summer I've ever had and it's awful.
Hey guys, Cher here, and the time has come to review the new songs from my favorite subunit of all time. Not only my favorite subunit of Aqua's, but my favorite subunit in the entire Love Live oeuvre. So the first new song is called Shooting Star Warrior. No offense, but didn't we have a song called New Romantic Sailors? So isn't this kind of familiar or similar to that? You only know until you witness it yourself. You know when a song starts with Mari, that it's gonna be good. Now that I think about it, I think she might be the center. They definitely brought back I would argue that this is maybe punk rock? I mean, I would say this is the same genre as like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. Old Panic at the Disco, of course. Okay, I'm biting. Not exactly new and awe-inspiring, but it's probably something I'm gonna listen to all the time anyway, because again, Guilty Kiss, my favorite subunit, and usually all of their songs slap. So the next song is called Deep Sea Cocoon. And, oh, I didn't mention this earlier, but I really love how all the songs are actually in English. Or at least all the new songs are in English, so I don't have to look anything up. Ooh. Those... I think that's bass guitar. Sounds very Avril Lavigne. Yeah, this sounds very Avril Lavigne-ish. Okay, now we're kind of going into Evanescence. Okay. Like, I'm being literally transported to the 2000s right now. This was like the type of music I used to listen to when I was a kid. Okay, then we go back to Avril Lavigne again. This chorus is very deep sounding. Now, I don't know Japanese all that well, so I don't know what they're saying, but this is where you get like the heart-wrenching stuff. Okay, you know what that song at the end kind of reminded me of, or now that I just thought about it? I don't know how many of you who follow me also know what Bang Dream is. It's basically the rock band. It's basically K-On! If Love Live sprinkled some of its cutesy stuff all over it. And there is a group from Bang Dream called Rosalia, and Rosalia is my favorite group from Bang Dream when I used to be a huge fan of that, because Rosalia sort of has the same exact concept as Guilty Kiss does, and all of their songs are flat out bangers and slaps. Like, this or Deep Sea Cocoon definitely reminds me of something that Rosalia could have performed, like, during, like, the Bang Dream anime, or just out in general or something. And I don't know if I like this song more or as much as I do Shooting Star Warrior. Like, so far I haven't found the song that was like, oh, this is the Dragon Riders of Guilty Kiss, this is the Phoenix Dance. Maybe that's Nameless Love Song, but there's only one way to find that out. Okay.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Of course, a lot of people don't.
So, if the little Yakko meme isn't enough to express how I feel about this song, I don't exactly hate it, but I can't believe I'm actually saying this, and I don't know if this is gonna make any sense as a critique, but I feel like this song is too pop for Guilty Kiss. I know it doesn't make any sense because, like, if you think about Aqua's or Love Live as overall, they are extremely pop, and that's why they exist. They are animated J-pop girls. But Guilty Kiss has always had this, like, hard rock, punk rock edge to them. Like, because of the entire, like, Yoshiko and Riko relationship, and how Mari is a huge fan of a huge fan of metal, hard rock, punk rock music. That's why these girls come together. You don't really, yes, they did, Guilty Farewell Party, and they were able to pull that song off. It's actually one of my favorite Guilty Kiss songs ever. I just feel that Nameless Love Song tried to be pop, but at the same time keep their rock edge. I think it's doable, but I have a feeling this song was like, it tried to be one thing, but it also tried to be the other. And in my opinion, I'm just like, if you can't really decide which genre you want, just go with one or the other, don't do both. Guilty Farewell Party was a full-on pop song, and Guilty Kiss pulled it off. Because they can pull it off. Like, in the main Aquas group, all three girls know how to pull the pop thing off. So that's what they did with Guilty Farewell Party. And of course they can pull the rock genre off. Like, we've seen it hundreds of times. But the fact that they tried to combine it together, like how like modern day pop music is doing right now, they're trying to bring the rock genre back, but you can tell it's obviously more pop than it is rock music. Out of this whole entire album, well, not entire album, I meant the 3 songs, I guess because I love them so much and how great they do in their concept, I guess I expected a little more out of this. Because with Siron, you got Dragon Riders, which completely went above and beyond from what their overall concept is. And that turned out to be a flat-out banger. With Phoenix Dance, even though Azalea is not my favorite subunit of all time, it slaps. It helped me like the girls much more. I guess the best out of the 3 would be Shooting Star Warrior, but that's because Shooting Star Warrior just sounds like their debut tracks. Which, it's fine, but I'm like, I expected something new out of this. Like, if the other subunits delivered something new, how come Guilty Kiss couldn't do that? I guess I'm just slightly disappointed. I'll still support them, and I'm probably gonna listen to these songs when the full versions of them come out in a few weeks. But, as of right now, I'm not really impressed. And that's very disappointing, because I can't, like I said, they're my favorite subunit, so I expected them to do something, awesome, just like the other girls did, or Siron and Azalea did. But with Guilty Kiss, they just took the safe route, or Love Live took the safe route with this album, and like I said, it's just disappointing. So those are my thoughts on today's new songs, and if you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below here, and if you guys have any comments about this album or what I discussed about the new songs, which I know you do, please hit me up in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, please follow me in the social media, which will be listed in the description box, and please sub and hit the notification bell to keep up with all of my new videos. I'm Cait, and it's been real. Ciao!